10 or 15 years ago, I joined this farmer organization called the Bionutrient Food Association. And I went to a bunch of classes and conferences and things like that. And what I learned from them was about how there's a lot of variation in the food supply. Like not all carrots have the same amount of beta carotene or different vitamins and minerals in them that you think that you're eating when you eat a carrot. Like when you look, like the USDA, Department of Agriculture, has like a database that says, okay, carrots have this much beta carotene in them. But that's like an average of all their samples. And people that study this have found there could be 5x, 10x, 100x differences in minerals and nutrients, phytonutrients, depend in a plant. A lot of that is depending on how it's grown, which I think is fascinating. Basically, nobody eats enough vegetables and fruit in a day. But if the vegetables and fruits that we are eating are like of poor quality, then there's going to be like compounding health effects on the population, right? So then when I went back to grad school a year ago, that was kind of like one of the things I wanted to see. What does the science say about what do you need to do in order to grow that carrot that's like at the far end of the bell curve of quality? What do you to grow the really, really good carrot? There's a lot of different factors and it's a complicated thing. What the science is saying now is that it has a lot to do with the soil biology. The more diverse bacteria, fungi in the soil is going to enable in its symbiosis with the plant, enable it to produce all those higher order phytonutrients and phytoalexins and anthocyanins. The reason a lot of people want to eat blueberries is because of the anthocyanins. That's the antioxidant in the blueberries. But not all blueberries have the same amount of them. And then the tillage is the other thing, which kind of comes back to your question about annuals and perennials. So when you plow the soil or rototill it or whatever you do to prepare the soil for planting to get rid of the weeds, then that also kills a lot of soil biology. So you're killing the weeds, but you're also killing the soil biology. So then it leads to this kind of interesting paradigm where most of the time organic produce has higher levels of nutrients in them, but not 100% of the time, because the conventional farmers will spray herbicides to kill the weeds, and organic farmers a lot of times will do a lot of rototilling and plowing to kill the weeds. So when they're rototilling and plowing, they could be, if they're doing that too much, there's always this sort of just right balance of things. But like you could be really hurting your soil biology, and then another conventional farmer right next door who's not doing that, but maybe he sprays some insecticide, or maybe he does some other things that wouldn't be considered organic. That or conventional farmer could have higher quality carrots at the end of the day.